He was the guy everyone liked, always smiling, always joking, always saying, "I'm good, man." At work, people thought he had it together. At family gatherings, he was the funny one. On social media, his life looked fine. No drama, no problems, no cracks. But what no one saw was how quiet his apartment felt at night, how the smile dropped the second the door closed, how his chest felt heavy for no clear reason, how silence made everything louder. Because the truth was simple. He wasn't okay. He was just good at pretending. And he didn't learn that skill by accident. He learned it early. Growing up, he learned something important. Being easy made life smoother. Don't complain, don't cause trouble, don't be a burden. So he smiled. When he was disappointed, he smiled. When he was overwhelmed, he smiled. When he felt invisible, he smiled harder. People praised him for it. "You're so chill. You never stress. You're strong." And every compliment pushed him deeper into a role he never chose but didn't know how to leave. Years passed like that. He built a life that looked stable. Job, friends, routine. But inside, something was slowly collapsing. He'd lie in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations. Why did I say that? Why didn't I speak up? Why do I feel empty when nothing is wrong? He couldn't explain it, so he didn't try. Instead, he distracted himself. More work, more scrolling, more noise. Anything to avoid being alone with his thoughts. Because when he was alone, the mask slipped, and underneath it wasn't anger. It was exhaustion. One night, after a long day of pretending, he stood in front of the bathroom mirror. Same smile, same face everyone knew, but his eyes looked tired. Not sleepy, tired of holding everything in. That's when it hit him. He wasn't breaking because life was hard. He was breaking because he never let himself feel it. He realized something most people never do. Unexpressed emotions don't disappear. They wait. They sit quietly. They pile up. And one day, they demand attention. Not loudly, but heavily. The breaking point didn't come as a big explosion. No yelling, no collapse in public. It came in a small moment. A coworker asked a simple question. "Hey, are you okay?" And for some reason, his throat tightened. He couldn't answer. Not because he didn't know, but because saying the truth felt dangerous. So he laughed it off. "I'm good," and walked away. That was the moment he understood something painful. He didn't know how to be honest anymore. Not with others, not even with himself. That night, he sat on the edge of his bed and asked a question he had avoided for years. When did I decide my feelings didn't matter? The answer wasn't clear, but the weight lifted just a little, because awareness is the first crack in the mask. He didn't change overnight. He didn't suddenly open up to everyone. He didn't post deep quotes. He didn't announce his pain. He started smaller. He stopped forcing the smile when he didn't feel it. He paused before saying, "I'm fine," and sometimes replaced it with, "It's been a long day." He allowed silence without rushing to fill it. And something surprising happened. The world didn't fall apart. People didn't leave. Some leaned in closer. He learned that strength isn't never breaking. It's letting yourself be real before you shatter. He learned that being liked isn't the same as being known, and that peace doesn't come from holding everything together. It comes from letting yourself be human. Today, he still smiles, but not to hide, not to survive. He smiles because it's real, and when he's not okay, he lets that be real too. Because the most dangerous lie you can tell the world is that you're fine when you're not. And the most powerful thing you can do is stop pretending and finally come home to yourself.